Hey, this is the other half of the pets update video guide, and if there's something I haven't covered here, it's probably because it was covered in the last video, so be sure to check that out. In a few days, I will be updating my tier list to include these new pets too, so be ready to have a flame war with me in the comments. A new skill, Taming, has been added. Taming is leveled up by leveling up your pets, and the higher level your pet is when you level it up. The skill increases the speed at which your pet level up by 1% each level, as well as adding a new stat called Pet Luck. Pet Luck is like Magic Find but for crafting and getting pets. By default, your chances of getting a legendary are 20%, and this increases to 20.2% with 1 Pet Luck, up to 30% with 50 Pet Luck at level 50, and then up to 32% with a Max Pet Luck potion from the Rabbit collection, and then a further increase to a maximum of 34.7% if you are also wearing superior dragon armor. This number goes higher once more with the legendary Ender Dragon to 38.17%. It is said the cat pet also contains Pet Luck, but I cannot confirm this. Collecting pets now awards pet points. Pet points can be viewed in your pet menu, and when obtaining a certain amount of pet points, you gain a permanent boost to Magic Find up to 5%. Pet points are awarded for each unique pet you have, and the rarity it is at. A common awards 1 point, a rare 3 points, and a legendary 5, and everything in between is exactly what you would expect. You need 125 pet score to get the maximum boost of 5 Magic Find, which means you need 25 legendary tier pets or 32 epic tier pets. Pets can now hold items, not just any item, but one specific pet item of your choice. Most of these are sold by Zog, who lives in the pet house. These include items that boost your pet's skill gain for specific skills, which come in different tiers, items that buff your pet stats, and items that do other wacky things. I don't know how some of the more expensive of these are unlocked like the epic variants, but I will include this in a video when I eventually find out. Other items include the XP share, which is dropped as a random chance from any enemies, similar to the Phoenix pet but much more common, crafted with 72 gold ingots and the core, and shares 25% of the XP your active pet gets with every other pet that has an XP share. What is this? Pokemon? The Luck Core, which is dropped from the Carrot King and adds 7 Magic Find. And the textbook in Lapis collection, which doubles the intelligence stat on your pet, which is really strong. Another major feature is George. He will steal all your pets and give you absolutely nothing in value in return. Don't be like George. Of course, the biggest feature here is Cat. Cat will increase the rarity of any pet you give her, literally anything. For most pets, the price is the consistent for each level as is the time. The only exception is the Phoenix, which costs 100 million coins to level up to Legendary, as well as 1024 enchanted Blaze Powder and 30 real life days, and the Ender Dragon, which needs 400 million coins to level up to Legendary, as well as 8 Summoning Eyes and 30 real life days. When upgrading a pet, the amount of XP the pet has remains the same, but the level does not. For example, a level 70 Phoenix pet would come out as level 66 Legendary pet, but the pet would still have the progress of 2 million XP. There is no way to speed up this process, nor is there a way to cancel it. Higher rarity pets also require a taming level to upgrade. Pet candies are unlocked in the Carrot collection and can be used 10 times for each pet and no more. The highest of these increases your pet's XP by 250,000, which is enough to take a legendary from 0 to 70 if you use 10 of them. There is no real reason to use the lower tiers. The Corrupted Defender boss spawns in the end after a collective 4,000 or so zealots have been killed in a lobby. It has 5 million HP and spawns just behind the summoning portal. You can see his head slowly raise up as more zealots are killed until he eventually spawns. To spawn the head, Endstone also needs to be mined in the lobby. I believe this is everything in this update's overview. Expect some more videos like an updated tier list, comparison and experiments in the coming days. And if you think we've missed something, please leave a comment.